work on this with the halt and then with the movement, okay? We want to think about when we ask our horses to relax, and it's coming to our in-hand work like this. We're thinking about the longer term, higher level work that we're going to do with our horses. We want to make sure that, of course, that the relaxation to our tools is there. We also want to make sure that we have kind of an off button. We want to think of it that way. And the off button to me is going to be the stick touching steady on our horse. Okay? If there's a rhythmic touching or a tapping, we want that to be requesting movement, right? If there's a kind of a slow drawing, that's going to be requesting movement, but a steady contact is for a halt. Okay? And when I put when I use the stick in contact, it can be anywhere. Eventually, your horse will learn anywhere the stick comes in steady contact is for halting and relaxing. So we've worked with unlocking the pole and getting that telescoping, that extension of the neck. When I touch with the stick, I want to use my hand on the noseband of the halter here to say, hey, can we unlock the pole and relax? It's not enough to stop. If he stops with this tension and this posture this way, I'm going to say, well, that's not good enough. I want the relaxation to come through.
And you hang in there, like you said.
Yes, absolutely.
You wait for the release.
Exactly. And I want to do this every time. I want this to become an automatic response eventually, or a positive association, that when the stick touches, the top line releases and relaxes. Okay? And you'll notice with the work that you do, as the neck relaxes, he'll breathe better also.
Right above the withers.
Yeah.
And I missed that part where you're putting your finger in his mouth.
Yeah, we'll work on that. This guy just needs a little bit of help here in this moment to release some more tension. So then we'll ask for a movement. I might draw backwards, touch him with the stick, asking him to move. There you go. So we get our movement, and then we'll halt. This is a great moment for us to breathe, right? If you have an audible cue you want to give as a whoa or whatever, think about doing it in a breath. Okay? It would be whoa. Let it out. You'll find when you're doing this, you might wish your lead rope was about 4 inches long. We'll find out.
I have a shorter one too.
Yeah, we're all right. We'll let him wear it.
When I have the stick on, he drops the head and releases. What do I do? Because if I stay with that, he gets like...
Starts to get fidgety?
Yes.
Okay.
So is there a release point or...
So this becomes the release itself, okay, with the relaxation. If you find that standing still with that for any length of time he starts to get bothered, maybe he just needs to move again, you know. So we can go back to requesting movement when we do that. So again, the stick is going to come around and touch to request movement. And then it'll request a halt. And here, if he pushes into me, I might just ask for a little bit of a rein back off of his nose.
Rein back, I read that on your site, with rein back.
And there's a lot of little fidgetiness in him. It's just talking about tension in the body. So I'm not going to necessarily try to correct it directly. We're going to just work on releasing the tension, asking him to relax and stretch the top line here, and then incorporate that into movement, and all these things are going to start going away. I'll play with the jaw releases if he's asking for them, which he's asking for a lot. Just play to get that to unlock. And again, like we talked about a few minutes ago, if you find your horse becoming a little bit mouthy, becoming nippy, chewing on your lead rope, chewing on you, that sort of thing, that's when we'll go in there and work on those releases.
So it's not really, he's not being bad when he does that, it's showing he has tension.
I would go so far as to say there's no such thing as a horse being bad.
Okay.
There's a horse not understanding. There's a horse expressing tension. We'd say that's the outward expression of the inward experience, right? But there's no such thing really as a horse being bad. And so all of this going on here is very normal when a horse is holding the kind of tension that he is and in the places that he is.
So even though he's licking and chewing, he's still tense.
Well, he's doing that because my thumb's in his mouth.
Oh, okay.
And then when we get the release to come through, a lot of times it's a really good idea to just hang out and be there. He's going to keep asking for this.
He likes it.
Your horses oftentimes, when you start playing with these jaw releases, when they feel the tension and they know you can help them release it, they'll ask.
Well, see, now I have tension because he's loose.
He's going to run away. Again, it comes back to a little bit. That's about the tension in there. You just say, hey, can you unlock that? Can you hang out? Easy boy, whoa. Your mom's going crazy, dude.
They need to learn that.
So again, he's just saying, hey, I've got this stuff in here. He's holding a lot in there. And
He's
it's going to
tense.
help him to release that. And that's what the mouthiness is, right? That's what the chewing, the nipping, the lipping, that sort of stuff. That's all his expression of that tension. So now I could be a real jerk and I could chase him away, or I could bash on his
you could
head,
smack
or I
him.
could,
That's
I could,
wrong.
chase him out onto a circle and, do whatever, or back him up and do things like that. And then he says, well, screw it, then I'm not going to tell you how I feel. I'll just bottle all that up inside. And then someday we'll say, out of nowhere, he just bucked me off. Out of nowhere, he bit me. Right? For no reason, these things happen.
Yep.
When really what it was the case that we weren't listening in the first place when he was trying to tell us.
That's good.
So that's something that we work a little bit with this.
That's something
and then
I learned.
For now, kind of as a way to hit the reset button. Once we start to get releases like that, then we'll just take the rope down and just go for a little walk. Let him cross.
Leave him alone. So,
Yeah.
so one of the things, like,
And if he stops, if he pauses, if he paw and roll, things like that, I'll 100% back
you
him.
would. See,
Because he's sorting through the releasing of tension, right? Just like when you go get a massage, they say they recommend that you don't go right to work after that you might be tired, you might nap, make sure you properly hydrate, that sort of thing.